All right. What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We are back in Grand Arena having another chat. You guys know I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes chat, and especially Grand Arena. So I put out a show yesterday on talking about Chromium because I was getting prepared for this new set of rounds, and I was getting so many comments, a lot of DMs, with people just still being mismatched. Our opponents have over 1 million galactic power, so do I, bro. All my opponents have over 5 million galactic power. I'm already at 4.2 or 4.3. So how the heck is Capital Games getting our opponents? Will we ever get to true peers? There is so much mismatching going on. People are getting bumped up, and a lot of people just not being prepared. So I'm going to start doing some shout outs. So first off, my good buddy Mog Tachi. I just love all these cool names. So look at his roster. This is the guy that only had one relic facing true peer number 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That's insane. And then true peer 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, this mismatching is just going to be so insane. So I feel your pain, bro. What I was just telling him is, man, is this is going to definitely just show you what you need to start building. And don't worry, man, if it's you're doing bad now, don't worry. Just keep that head down. Stay your grind. You will arise and dominate, bro. Don't worry about that. Now, Cola Buster. Just telling you, I love these names. So he said he's got to have 30 teams because he's in Kyber. Man, all you big dogs in Kyber, my good buddy Nemesis, all my good people that are in Kyber, Gungan, man, I don't envy you guys. 30 leaders. Who has 30 leaders? I don't even have 14 for Chromium. And now I've got to have 18 in Erodium. Oh my goodness. I had to come up and design 2 more defensive teams. You guys know I went off of efficiency. I'm not going to need 9 teams to win. So next you've got Sniper Rival. He said he just jumped, that you jumped divisions too easily. I agree, bro. I was in Chromium 1, got bumped up to Erodium 2. Like, come on, Capital Games. Let me get my feet wet with Erodium 5, right? He said he got bumped up from Bronzium 2 to Chromium 4. Well, good job, buddy. You did very well, but he's also he's not prepared. He doesn't have enough teams. My great buddy Carter Peters, he said that he had a Thanos snap 4 new teams together. That's hilarious, man. I know, bro. I had to come up with more defensive teams. It's crazy. Hello there. I said I love the names. He says that he got bumped into Chromium, and then it seems easier. And I was like, you know what, man? I think so too. Like last rounds, I faced people with 2 Galactic Legends. You know, they had tough rosters. In Erodium, this set of rounds, they only have 1 Galactic Legend. I thought I was going to be facing like 2 for sure, maybe even 3, but no. And then you have Interceptor 33. He's also in Erodium 2. Huge Sith bump, bro. Man, just so much going on. So I want to kind of, just show some more tips of kind of like how I break these rosters down in Erodium 2. Let's get in there, guys. All right, facing this Ogama. All right, let's take a look at his roster. All right, guys. So you guys always know you want to definitely check their fleet. So it depends on what I do in my back of my fleet. So I don't think he has 3 great squads. So he only has a 6-star negotiator. He only has like an R5 General Kenobi. So my negotiator is going to go first. So he doesn't even have a full Galactic Republic fleet. Like he has half fleets. So if I put my negotiator on defense, he's going to have a tough time getting through it. Then he's got Finalizer with only the Kylos relic. He doesn't have any other good ships. So at 6 stars, I don't think it's that great as well. He does have a good Home 1 fleet because he's got Relic Wedge, Biggs, because he has JML. So I set a super heavy fleet. I'm going to give them the top. Well, not give them the top, but the bottom is worth more points in Erodium, where in Chromium, the top is worth more points. You got to know the point system. All right, let's check out his characters. This is kind of some tips I'm going to give off. All right. So when you're facing your opponent, it could just be like, oh my goodness, especially my good buddy Mogtachi. Well, it might be a little unfair for you, bro, because you don't have relics, but break the roster down. Don't let what you see right here just, to me, I'm like, oh my goodness, just look at his roster, it's nasty. Okay, so let's break down. First off, to me, what is most important, which you guys are going to be like, what? Where are your bugs going? What are you going to do with your bugs? Everyone has bugs. Well, this guy doesn't. I mean, you need bugs to get Wat Tambor. Most top guilds won't accept you if you can't or if you don't have bugs. And then vice versa. You can get into a top guild just because you have good bugs. So where are they going? So that's what I really check first, is I want to see Sith. Go down to the Sith. All right. So you want to check on Treya and Scion. Most people don't have them in Chromium, and I guess they still don't have them in Erodium. You get Treya for free from your guild with just game progression. I only use Treya in Scion, and I use leftover mods that don't have good speed, that are actually 6-dotted. It doesn't matter about speed. They can be slow. Defense, health mods, lots of health, protection, defense, critical avoidance arrows for sure. So he does not have Treya in Scion. Okay, so for sure right there I know that my bugs are going on defense, and they're going to be tough. They're going to pull a great squad. So next, you have to do a Vader check. You know, I've seen Vader fail to my bugs. I've had people message me in game that they're insane. So can Vader solo your bugs? Most important. You do not want to be in Chromium getting soloed by Vader. So let's take a look at him. You mainly want to check the speed. So when I see Vaders with 4 speed mods, this is why I agree with the nerf. 4 speed mods, you lose a lot of critical damage, a lot of offense. If you're running 4 speed, there's a good buddy in my Discord, Noah. He runs the same build. You got to bring up him with the bots. All right, so let's look at speed. So first off, he's at 245. He is not soloing my bugs. So 245 plus his 16 boost, that's only 261 Vader. And then if you add 16 speed from Emperor Palpatine, that's only 277. Then he has to add another tune for 285. Then another tune for 293. Then another tune to get 301. My Brute Alpha is 296 speed. He would have to pull a 5-man team just to go first. Now, of course, you might not need all 5. You know, if Vader does, if my bugs go first, you could probably still win. But that's probably where I see a lot of losses with Vader squads, is because he does not go first. I have built my Brood to have a lot of tenacity. So you should not be using Vader for bugs. You should be using Treya and Scion. All right, so we now know that he's not using Vader to solo my bugs. All right, so now you could put bugs on the front wall. You know, it's kind of sneaky. So that's what I check first. Next, and of course, you can go to like Scoundrels to see if they have an Enfys Nest. He does. It's not relicked, so you're not counting that. All right, now you can go back to the regular roster. So now what I highly recommend, guys, always break this team down into leaders. All right. So he's got JML. We all know JML is probably going on defense. He's got the ultimate. I don't. So he knows that he could block. So it's probably going on defense. Next, he's got Jedi Training Ray. That's 1. I do not count Vader as taking out one of my top squads. So he still has 1. He's got Gas. That's 2. He's got Darth Revan. That's 3. Jedi Knight Luke, JML, JKR. So I don't think you're building 3 Jedi squads. So Jedi Knight Luke is probably with Jedi Knight Revan if Jedi Knight Revan's not with JML. So still 3. I will count 4. Okay, we'll say 4. And then CLS, that's 5. Bosk, if they don't have the Zam Muscle Omicron, it's not going to be very good. So Padme, that's 6. He's got Mon Mothma, that's 7. So you got to have 18 teams. So he has the teams. So now let's break them down. All right, let's go through his roster. He's got some pretty cool things. So first off, 5-0 first. So he does not have squads solidified in Erodium. So if you had to do gas mirror match, mine would destroy this squad. No Rex, no 5s, no Arc, no Echo. Okay, and then his gas only has 84,000 protection. The speed's great. Only has barely 7,000 damage. So this is not one squad. It's not taking out anything on my top wall. Daniel's got to keep going down, guys. Keep breaking the roster down. All right, so Bounty Hunters, we're checking for Zam Wessel Omicron. He does not have it. That's great. Okay, so he does not have... You don't have to have a full Relic Bounty Hunter squad. They can get nasty. If you see Mandalorian Grief Karga, all right. Next, you want to look at, Empire. Everyone should have an amazing Vader squad. And looking at this, especially with Thrawn not being Relic and Thrawn being only 236 speed, Vader cannot go first. You've got to build an amazing squad. All right, next we're going to go look at Ewoks because he has the Omy on Chief Chirpa. That's awesome. My good buddy Pancake has just put the Omy on Chief Chirpa. I saw him upgrading. That's awesome. So yes, he's got the Omicron. But the problem is he does not have his Ewoks modded correctly to accept that Omicron. So look at his Poplu. So his Poplu, getting my calculator out. You guys know I'm terrible with math. His Poplu only has 180 speed. So 180 plus 25% plus 30, that's only a 255 speed Poplu. My R2-D2 is faster. So Poplu has to be super quick. If you can get Poplu above 300 speed, that's what would make the Bears nasty. Because a Vader could probably still solo the squad if you had to use Vader. All right, so he's got the Chief Chirpa Omicron. Okay, but let's go down. First Order, okay. He does not have Sith Trooper Relic. He does not have Panda Relic. Does not have First Order. So that to me is not a great squad either. In Erodium, people slow their tunes down. It's only 230 tune. I told my good buddy Lady Sabine that at my level, Kylo Rens do not get over 270 speed. I very rarely see a Kylo Ren unmasked, even with his boost above 280. So this is only a 262 speed Kylo Ren. So it's not very difficult anymore. Then, see, it's already looking much better for me. Now, I can't wait to see how the attack rounds go, but, all right, Galactic Republic. Okay, he's got Padme, Anakin. That's totally fine coming up in the game, but when you get to Erodium, these teams need to be solidified. All right, so that looks pretty good. He's got Snips. He's got General Kenobi. So, yeah, we can count that as a squad. All right. Now we'll go down to... see, he did have bugs. I looked at them. But that's going to be easy. I could probably use Traya to solo that. I just like to use Scion because the match gets so long and it's so boring. So that's easily taken care of. All right? And you could save your Vader. What else can we look at? We'll look at Jedi. Okay, so like I said, with JML, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jedi Knight Revan, he's not building 3 great Jedi teams. So he's got Grandmaster Yoda. He does not have Jolee or Shock T Relic. Jolee, to me, is a big key to your squad. And then, I think a little bit of a trickery. He only has 214 speed. So I need to ask people. I hear there's a trick, or I've seen it somewhere as well, that people will hit the join button. They'll have all their mods set. And then they'll switch them around, or they'll take them off so you can't see the real speed of their tunes. Let me know, guys. Do you see that? I see people who take mods off when I'm looking at the roster like I'm doing now, but when you get into Grand Arena, they have their mods on, right? You guys let me know about that. So 214 speed Jedi Knight Revan in Erodium, I don't know what's going on there. That's got to be trickery. I can't wait to update y'all when we get into the rounds and we see when we start. All right. So his JKR and Grandmaster Yoda are super slow, but he has his Hermit Yoda 290 speed. Yes, he gives them turn meter, but it's only 5%. All right, so it's looking better. Okay, so you can I go through all of them. Rebels. Okay, he's got a good Rebel squad. Chupio, Han. Okay, he's got CLS, Chewbacca, Chupio, Han Solo, C-3PO. That's a great squad. Okay, Sith. Okay, he's got Darth Revan, he's got Darth Malik, but look at Darth Revan. With my Zam Wessel Omicron, he's only 272 speed. Before the Zam Wessel Omicron, I would use my boss to take out this Darth Revan. And then, to me, the most dangerous Darth Revan squad is when you add Sith Marauder. Where's Sith Marauder at? Doesn't even have him? Yes, Sith Marauder and... HK. those two make that squad deadly, and he doesn't have them. All right. So that's what I do, guys. That's how I break the rosters down. Now I'll kind of go look at the wall and see what I set. All right. So I think he's going to have a hard time. I hope, in my mind, I can't wait to see how this plays out. But up top, remember, the bottom is worth more points. So I'm trying to make the top tricky enough to like, I want to get through that. So they're going to go to top. I don't have the ultimate. So this to me is called my GL bait or my top squad bait. You're still not bringing in garbage. You got to bring in something decent to take this squad out. My General Grievous with B1 and Droideka get nasty. They put out massive amounts of damage. And then, of course, we saw he doesn't have Darth Vader, Darth Sion. He doesn't even have Darth Vader, a squad ready. So he could attempt that and fail. All right. In the back, we saw that he did not have full fleets. So I put my negotiators with Rex starting, giving them extra tenacity. That's a pretty nasty little squad starting off. And then I've got Chimera with Bosk, Imperial TIE Bomber with Xanadu Blood. Xanadu Blood stealth. These two protect Xanadu. It makes it nasty. Then when I bring Vader and Imperial TIE Fighter off the bench, it gets pretty nasty. All right. So let's go down. All right, down, you've got to hold the line. The bottom is worth more points. So I've got my CLS squad, I've got JKR, and I've got my gas squad. If he even gets through the back, I have it massive stacked as well. My Newt Gunray, I'm telling you, I love this squad on the back wall. To see a 317 speed Newt Gunray on the back wall is a heartbreaker. I've got my Care Bears because I had to make more teams. Like, I don't use Care Bears on defense like that, but if they get to the back, hey, you can have it. I don't have the Omicron yet, but I'm going to work on this team throughout these whole new rounds. I'm going to get that Omicron. I only need 10 more Omicron pieces. And then I've got my Qui-Gon Jinn. That's going to be pretty disgusting as well with a 300 and, I think, 38 Jedi Knight Anakin. Yes. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what goes on with this new round. I got that coming up later on today, guys. All right, so good luck to everyone. You know, I see you guys commenting, and you DM me. Man, so, let's look at that. So my galactic power is 4.2 million. And then this guy is 5.6. So 1.3 or 1.4 million more galactic power. Wow, this is going to be insane. This is why I always talk about core is king. If you guys didn't watch that video, you got to check it out. You got to work on your core. Galactic Legend don't mean anything. That's only one team. All right, guys, like I said, good luck to you all. I can't wait to see everyone's wins, losses. We all learned something from it. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this little show, blast that like button. Keep on sitting. Until next showcase coming out here shortly, DK signing out.